Welcome back to the BBSRI show. Thank you very much for joining us. And if you had watched your first segment of the show, thanks very much for joining us as well. Because, it's an issue that is affecting everybody in the UK this morning. We still have in the studio with us Mr. Hilton Samuels, and also our guest who is joining us is Miss Elva Williams. Hi, Elva. Welcome to the BBSRI show.
Hello.
And, thank you very much. I know that you have been here before,
yes,
but you still, we have new viewers every day. So I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself to them and tell them, why you're here with us today.
Okay. My name is Elva Williams, and I'm here to promote an event that I wish will be a success. It's called It Takes a Community to Raise a Child. Mm-hmm. This I started back in 2009 in Jamaica, and it was just my passion. I saw kids going to school without books, bags, everything, and I thought, you know what, there are so many successful businesses in the town of Frankfield where I'm from.
Yeah. And
I thought, these business people are benefiting from every household.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't we go to them? Mm-hmm. And I took it upon myself as a sole person, and I wrote letters to the business people in the community, and a lot of them promised, some obliged, and we gave away, I think, I can't remember off the top of my head, about 22 books, textbooks. We gave away a lot of pens, pencils, and stuff, but I kept stressing to the business people, just one, if you can afford to give just one child a book, a textbook to go back to school, the importance, because it's so important in this day and age, to get the textbooks, because they don't have any knowledge. Without the textbook, they're just going to school, they're hearing, and not everything's registering. When they go home, they need something to read over, not just notes, because the curriculum is so hard. It's really hard for a teacher to be writing everything on the board.
And books are expensive as well.
Yes, they are. They are expensive, and the children are our future. So it was my passion since then. In 2009, I lost a lot, and because I basically helped as well.
Yeah.
In 2010, we didn't do anything in 2010, but in 2011, I went ahead and I went back to the people, and I was like, yes, I'm ready for you. So we went ahead, and I did a couple of my family members. They said, okay, we'll help you write the letters, or we'll distribute for you, and they did. And Dr. Mitzi Fraser was one of the first people who came on board as a doctor. Chung Superstore helped me. These are businesses in Jamaica, and a couple of others, they came on board. That was okay. I mean, we got Kessa's All-Purpose Garage, who has been a wonderful help, and Just Better Buy, another beautiful help. They came on board, and they keep coming on board. In 2012, it was the same thing.
But now you hit her hard.
Yeah, last year, what happened last year, it was horrible. You see, I went to Jamaica just 1 week before. I sent out the letters, people promised, but only 4 people came on board. It was Dr. Mitzi Fraser as usual. It was Casta's All-Purpose Garage, Andrew's Better Buy, and a beauty salon, Claire's Beauty Salon. She was, she came on board, and I said it was welcome. And we got $12,000, which could only buy 7 textbooks.
Wow.
7. The bad thing about that was when I looked on the attendance, I almost cried. It was what I wanted. But I felt what I wanted to feel for my start, because it was like maybe 100 people with 7 books. We had 60 textbooks, and I could have only done what I'd done.
Yeah,
and I carried bags from here, and I carried pens and pencils, so that was my donation. And I sponsored a few other people privately. But I got the urge I wanted, and I spoke to them. I was like, I apologized. I felt embarrassed, and I said, what?
I'm sorry. I'm a little bit lost. You said 100 people came on board? What do you mean 100 people?
100 people attended the event. We have an event, a planned event, where people come on random and get books. But about 100 people attended the event, but we only had 7 books. Kids were there, and everybody was like, choose me, could I have one, please? And it was,
you must be
I was embarrassed,
yeah.
and I said to them, so people started saying, well, you live in the UK, what can you do? The event is not, it is not a registered charity, and so it's you know what that's like. The registered charities are finding it very difficult to get funding. So you could imagine what I'm going through. So it's really hard. But this year I've decided that, you know what, I'm coming to the UK to introduce it here, and hoping that returning residents or people that are here will say, okay, we can send one book, or we can, for here I'm asking for dictionaries.